The sound of my sister's laughter floating down the hallway used to make me smile. Now, it makes my stomach twist, especially at midnight on a Tuesday when I have an early meeting and she's having another hours-long phone chat while I lie awake, wondering how I became the sucker in this situation. I'm Maria, and 3 months ago, I opened my home to my younger sister, Kylie, and her 2 girls after her divorce. It seemed like the right thing to do. Family helps family. Right? That's what I kept telling myself as I cleared out my home office, transformed it into a bedroom for my nieces, and watched my carefully curated life slowly unravel. Just until I get back on my feet, Kylie had promised, mascara-stained tears running down her face that first night. Vincent cleaned me out. I don't know what I'd do without you. Tonight, I'm stirring honey into my chamomile tea, trying to drown out her voice when I hear it. No. Seriously, Tyler, you don't understand how sweet this setup is. Kylie's voice carries through her partially open door. Maria's such a pushover. She hasn't asked for a dime. I've got more spending money now than when I was married. The mug freezes halfway to my lips. I know, right? She continues, giggling. And get this, I just booked the most amazing. I force myself to walk past her door, my feet somehow carrying me despite the sudden weight in my chest. Inside my bedroom, I sit on the edge of my bed, tea growing cold in my trembling hands. A gentle knock interrupts my thoughts. Aunt Maria? Nora's voice is soft, hesitant. Are you still awake? Come in, sweetheart. My 12-year-old niece slips inside, clutching her tablet. Her dark hair is pulled into a messy bun, and she's wearing the pajamas I bought her last month. I can't sleep. Mum's being really loud again. I noticed. I pat the spot beside me. Want to show me what you're reading? She curls up next to me, and for a moment, I forget about Kylie's words. Nora swipes through her latest manga, explaining the plot in excited whispers. This is what makes it worth it. These quiet moments with the girls. But tomorrow morning comes too soon. I'm reviewing quarterly reports at my desk when my coworker drops by with coffee. You look exhausted, Tessa says, perching on my desk. How's the sister situation? I rub my eyes. Fine. It's fine. That bad, huh? She raises an eyebrow. You know, the last time you said fine twice in a row was when your ex proposed with a ring pop. It's just... I lower my voice, glancing around the office. Yesterday, another package arrived for her. Nordstrom. She told me last week she couldn't afford to chip in for groceries. Classic Kylie. Tessa rolls her eyes. And you're still covering everything? The girls need stability. The girls need their mother to grow up. Tessa leans closer. How much have you dipped into your savings? I avoid her eyes. I cancelled my streaming services. Cut back on takeout. While she gets weekly salon appointments? Tessa points to a social media post on her phone. Nice fresh highlights she's sporting there. Before I can respond, my phone buzzes. It's Kylie. Hey, sis! Her voice is syrupy sweet. Quick favor, could you grab dinner for the girls tonight? I have this amazing opportunity to network with some potential employers. I think about the Nordstrom package, about her midnight laughter, about my dwindling savings account. Sure, I hear myself say. No problem. After hanging up, Tessa gives me a look that could curdle milk. You're enabling her, I know. I turn back to my computer, but the numbers blur together. I just need to figure out how to... My voice trails off as I hear Kylie's voice again, this time from Tessa's phone. She's on speaker with Tyler in an Instagram story. "Just wait till you see where we're going," Kylie squeals. "She's such a freaking pushover. This vacation is going to be epic with all the money I've saved." The office goes quiet. Or maybe that's just the blood rushing in my ears. "Maria." Tessa's voice seems far away. I stare at the phone, at my sister's beaming face, at her fresh highlights and designer glasses, at the woman who's been playing me for a fool. "I need to make a call," I say quietly, reaching for my phone. "Know any good real estate lawyers?" Tessa's smile is sharp. "Honey, I thought you'd never ask. Once you start looking for lies, they're everywhere. Like cockroaches when you turn on the light. They scatter, but you know there are more hiding in the walls." "I applied for 3 jobs this week," Kylie announces over breakfast, scrolling through her phone while the girls rush to get ready for school. The market is just so tough right now. I take a slow sip of coffee. "Which companies?" "Oh, you know." She waves her hand vaguely. "Those marketing firms downtown. They're all so competitive." Later that day, I call my friend who works in HR at one of the biggest marketing firms in the city. "Kylie." "No, we haven't received an application from anyone by that name in months." The next lie unravels at dinner. Kylie's pushing food around her plate, sighing dramatically. "I hate asking, but could you spot me for the girls' school supplies? Things are just so tight right now." "Of course," I say, watching her designer watch catch the light. "I saw a great sale at Target." "Oh, no." She wrinkles her nose. "Their quality is terrible. The girls need the good stuff." After dinner, while she's on another phone call, I check her purse for the receipt she'd carelessly left visible. Staples. $207.83. Paid with a Capital One card I didn't know she had. "Your sister's playing you," Tessa says the next day over lunch. "You need to stop being a doormat." "I'm not a doormat," I protest. "I'm gathering evidence." "Evidence for what? The pushover Olympics?" She slides her phone across the table. "Look what Tyler just posted." The image shows Kylie and Tyler at a high-end salon, champagne flutes in hand. The caption reads, "Pre-vacation pampering with my girl. Can't wait for our luxury reset next month." Blessed. Girl power. My stomach churns. When was this posted? An hour ago. Tessa's voice softens. While she was supposedly at a job interview. That evening, Nora finds me in the kitchen, clutching something behind her back. "Aunt Maria, I made you something." She hands me a card, decorated with careful drawings and glitter. Inside, in her neat handwriting, "Thank you for taking care of us. You're the best aunt ever." My throat tightens. "It's beautiful, sweetheart. Mom says we're lucky to have you." Nora hesitates, but sometimes I hear her laughing about how she doesn't have to pay for anything anymore. Before I can respond, my phone buzzes. A text from Tessa. "Check your email. Now." The screenshot she's sent shows a Facebook post from Tyler. "All expense luxury reset trip planned. 4 nights at the Crystal Bay Resort with my best girl. Sometimes you just need to treat yourself." No regrets. Crystal Bay Resort. The same place Vincent took Kylie for their honeymoon. The place she claimed held too many painful memories when I suggested a family vacation there last summer. My fingers hover over the keyboard, ready to confront her. But then I hear Poppy's laughter from the living room where she's watching TV with Kylie. "Maria!" Kylie calls out. "Come watch with us. I made popcorn." With your groceries, I think, in your designer sweater, planning your secret vacation. Instead, I say, coming, and paste on a smile. That night, I lie awake scrolling through months of social media posts. Kylie at restaurants, Kylie shopping, Kylie getting her nails done. Each post a tiny betrayal, each smile a lie. My phone lights up with a text from an unknown number. Is it true what Tyler's saying? That Kylie's living with you because she's broke? Because I just processed her alimony payment and it's not small. Vincent. I sit up in bed, heart pounding. Another text follows. She told the courts she's living with you to reduce her housing costs. Said she needed more support for the girls. I've been paying extra for months. The final piece clicks into place. I've been subsidizing her lifestyle while she collects alimony, squirrels away money, and plans luxury vacations. My phone buzzes again. Tessa. Made some calls. That resort booking? Non-refundable. $4,000 down. Still want to play nice? Before I can reply, Kylie's voice drifts through the walls. Just wait till Maria finds out I'm extending my stay here through summer. She's too nice to ever kick us out. I open my laptop and start typing. Dear tenant. The next morning, Kylie catches me before work. Can we do lunch today? Just us sisters. Her smile is bright, practiced. I need to tell you something important. Sure, I say, already knowing what's coming. I have something to tell you, too. She hugs me tight. You're my rock, Maria. I don't know what I'd do without you. I hug her back, feeling the expensive fabric of her new sweater. Don't worry, I whisper. You're about to find out. So, legally, you're well within your rights, Tessa explains, spreading documents across her desk. She's been living there long enough to qualify as a tenant, which means I need to give her proper notice, I finish, scanning the paperwork. 30 days, exactly. Tessa hands me a pen, and since there's no formal lease, you're not breaking any contracts. I start filling out the forms, my handwriting steadier than I expected. What if she refuses to leave? Then we file for formal eviction. Tessa's smile is professional, but her eyes gleam. But first, let's see how she handles the notice. That evening, I start small. When Kylie complains about the temperature, I don't adjust the thermostat. When she mentions we're out of her expensive oat milk, I shrug and point to the regular milk in the fridge. But you always get my oat milk, she pouts. Budget's tight this month, I say, watching her face. You understand, right? She blinks, then recovers. Of course, I totally get it. Things are tough all around. Later, I hear her on the phone with Tyler. Maria's acting weird. Maybe she's stressed about money or something. Good thing I booked that resort when I did. I slip into my home office, what used to be my home office before it became the girls' room, and open my laptop. A quick search brings up Crystal Bay Resort's booking page. Standard rooms start at $800 per night. My phone buzzes. A text from Vincent. Just got the bank statement. Kylie withdrew $4,000 last week. Thought you should know. I screenshot it and add it to my growing folder of evidence. The next morning, Kylie catches me before work. Lunch today? My treat. At the cafe, she orders the most expensive salad and a glass of wine. I stick to water. I've been doing a lot of thinking, she says, pushing her designer sunglasses up onto her head, about how amazing you've been these past few months. I take a sip of water. Oh, I'm finally seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. She reaches across the table to squeeze my hand. You're my rock, Maria. The girls and I are so lucky to have you." "That's funny," I say, keeping my voice light. "I thought I heard you telling Tyler how lucky you were not having to pay rent." Her hand freezes on mine. For a split second, panic flashes across her face before she laughs. "Oh, you heard that? I was just joking around. You know how Tyler and I get, right?" I pull my hand away. "Just like you were joking about the vacation." "What vacation?" Her voice rises slightly. "I mean, Tyler and I were just dreaming. You know how it is." My phone buzzes. Another text from Tessa. "Eviction notice is ready when you are." "More water?" Kylie asks brightly, already signaling the waiter. I check my watch. "Actually, I should head back to work. Thanks for lunch." "Wait!" She grabs her purse. "I wanted to talk to you about something. See, I've been thinking about staying through the summer. The girls are so settled and—" "We'll talk later." I cut her off, standing up. "I have a meeting." That evening, I find a receipt in the trash, a confirmation email for Crystal Bay Resort, printed and then discarded. 4 nights, ocean view suite, spa package included. Total, $4,327. 86, non-refundable. "Mom's acting weird," Nora says later, helping me load the dishwasher. "She keeps making secret phone calls and hiding her shopping bags." I hand her a plate. "Have you seen any travel brochures?" Nora pauses. "Yeah, actually. She has one for some fancy beach resort. She told me not to tell you." "It's okay," I say, hugging her quickly. "You didn't do anything wrong." After the girls are in bed, Kylie corners me in the kitchen. "Hey, sis, got a minute?" She's wearing new pajamas, the tags still visible where she forgot to remove them. The price sticker peeks out, $89.99. "I just wanted to say thank you again," she continues, eyes wide and sincere. "For everything. You're the best sister anyone could ask for." I think about the eviction notice sitting in my desk drawer, about the resort booking, about all the lies. You know what, Kylie? I smile, and for the first time in months, it's genuine. You're right. I am the best sister anyone could ask for, and soon you're going to realize exactly how much you've taken that for granted. She laughs nervously. What do you mean? Get some sleep, I say, heading to my room. We'll talk tomorrow. Behind me, I hear her frantically dialing her phone. Tyler? I think she knows. What do I do? I close my door, open my laptop, and start drafting an email to Vincent. It's time everyone knew the truth about my dear, sweet sister's financial situation. Maria, can we talk? Wesley, my boss, gestures to his office. His expression makes my stomach sink. Inside, he slides a folder across his desk. Your last 3 reports had errors. That's not like you. I'm sorry. I start, but he holds up a hand. Is everything okay at home? You seem distracted lately. Before I can answer, my phone buzzes. A text from Kylie. Found the cutest sundresses for the trip. Can't wait to show you. Maria. I switch off my phone. Just some family stuff. It won't happen again. Back at my desk, I open my email to find a notification from my credit card company. Your balance is approaching your credit limit. 3 months ago, I had 0 balance. Still playing detective? Tessa perches on my desk, coffee in hand. I show her my credit statement. Look at this charge from yesterday. $495 at Sephora. Kylie used my card for emergency groceries. Emergency concealer. More like. Tessa pulls out her phone. Speaking of which, look what your sister just posted. The photo shows Kylie modeling oversized designer sunglasses. Caption: "Sometimes you have to treat yourself. Shatsu, self-care, statt blessed." My phone rings. It's our mother, Penelope. We haven't spoken in months. Maria, is it true what I'm hearing about Kylie? Mom? Someone told me you're taking advantage of her situation. Her voice has that familiar accusatory tone. That you're charging her rent when she's struggling? I laugh, actually laugh. Who told you that? Never mind who told me. I raised you better than to exploit family. The irony hits like a slap. Did you call when Kylie moved in? When I cleared out my office for the girls? When I drained my savings? Don't be dramatic. She sniffs. Kylie's going through a divorce. Kylie's going through my wallet. I snap, then take a breath. Mom, I have to go. I'm at work. Just like always. She sighs. Work before family. After hanging up, I close my eyes, remembering a scene from 15 years ago. Kylie, tearful, confessing she'd stolen Mum's credit card for a spring break trip. Me, covering for her, paying it back with my first real paycheck. You're the best, Maria, she'd said then, hugging me. I'll pay you back someday. Some things never change. That evening, I find a glossy travel brochure on the kitchen counter. Crystal Bay Resort smiles up at me in full colour. Pristine beaches, infinity pools, spa services. Oh! Kylie snatches it up. I was just window shopping. With what window? I ask mildly. The one in your ocean view suite? She freezes. What? Nothing. I smile. Nice sunglasses, by the way. Gucci? These old things? She touches them nervously. Just knockoffs. Really? Because I have the receipt right here. I pull it from my pocket. $490 at Saks. Funny how it's on my credit card. Colour drains from her face. I can explain. Can you explain this too? I show her my credit statement. Or the Sephora charge. The Nordstrom packages. You went through my things? Her voice rises, playing the victim. How could you? How could I? I laugh again, and it sounds strange even to me. The same way I could work overtime to pay for your groceries. The same way I could empty my savings while you booked luxury vacations. It's not what you think. It's exactly what I think. I step closer. You know what the difference is between you and me, Kylie. I learned from watching Mom enable you. You just learned how to get better at taking. That's not fair. Tears well up, her signature move. After everything with Vincent told me about the alimony. I cut in. The extra payments, the lies about living expenses. She stumbles back. He had no right. No, you had no right. My voice is steady now. To use me, to lie to me, to teach your daughters that this is how family treats each other. The girls need stability. The girls need their mother to grow up. She wipes her eyes, smearing expensive mascara. I was going to tell you about the trip. I just needed some time to myself. Don't worry, I say, turning away. You'll have plenty of time to yourself soon. What's that supposed to mean? But I'm already walking to my room, where the eviction notice waits in my desk drawer. Tomorrow, I think. Let her enjoy showing off her travel brochure one more night. My phone buzzes again. A text from Tyler. OMG, girl. Can't believe we're really doing this. Crystal Bay, here we come. I save the screenshot. Evidence, mounting like waves before a tsunami. Let her smile. Let her plan. Let her think she's won. Tomorrow changes everything. The printer hums quietly as I watch the eviction notice emerge, crisp and official. My hands don't shake as I slide it into an envelope. They should, but they don't. 3 months of rage has a way of steadying you. "Mornin'," Kylie chirps, practically dancing into the kitchen. She's clutching the resort brochure like a winning lottery ticket. "I made coffee." "How thoughtful." I accept the mug she offers. "Special occasion?" "Actually," she perches on the counter, grinning. "I've been thinking about what you said about me getting back on my feet." I take a slow sip. "Have you?" "Yes, and I realized sometimes self-love is the best investment." She flips open the brochure. "So I decided to treat myself to a little getaway, just a few days at Crystal Bay Resort." "Crystal Bay?" I keep my voice neutral. "Isn't that where you and Vincent honeymooned?" "Oh, that." She waves dismissively. "I'm reclaiming it, making new memories." I set down my coffee and reach for my bag. "Speaking of new memories, look at this spa package." She points to a glossy photo. 4 treatments included, and the ocean view suite has this amazing balcony. Kylie. "And there's yoga on the beach every morning." Kylie. I hold out the envelope. She takes it, still beaming. "What's this? Early birthday card?" "It's an eviction notice. You have 30 days to find new accommodation." The brochure slips from her fingers. "What?" 30 days. I repeat. That's more than generous considering. She tears open the envelope, hands shaking now where mine won't. "This has to be a joke. Like the joke about milking me dry, or the joke about being too broke to pay rent while booking luxury vacations." You can't do this." Her voice cracks. "The girls will be fine. They're resilient. No thanks to you." "I'm your sister." She stands up, tears starting. Right on cue. "You stopped being my sister the moment you turned my kindness into your cash cow." I pick up the fallen brochure. Nice suite, by the way. The non-refundable kind, right? All pretense drops from her face. "You bitch! You went through my things?" "Didn't have to. Vincent told me everything. The alimony, the lies about living expenses." I smile. Tyler's social media did the rest. "I'll tell everyone." She grabs her phone. "Mom, the family, everyone will know how you threw us out." "Go ahead. I have receipts, screenshots, bank statements. Should I post those first?" She freezes, finger hovering over her phone. "You wouldn't." "Try me." The girls appear in the doorway, drawn by the raised voices. Nora's eyes are wide, understanding. Poppy clutches her stuffed rabbit. "Mom." Nora's voice is small. "What's happening?" Kylie switches instantly to victim mode. "Your aunt is kicking us out, sweetie. After everything we've been through." "Stop it!" Nora's voice is sharp. "Just stop lying." "Nora." "I heard you, Mom, on the phone with Tyler about using Aunt Maria's money, about the trip." Kylie's face crumples. "You don't understand." "I understand fine." Nora grabs Poppy's hand. "Come on, Pops, let's get ready for school." After they leave, Kylie rounds on me. "Happy now? You've turned my own daughters against me." "You did that yourself." I check my watch. "I have to get to work. I suggest you use today to start apartment hunting." "I can't afford—" "Actually, you can. Vincent sent me your alimony statements." I head for the door. "Maybe cancel that spa package. You'll need the deposit money." "You're breaking this family apart!" She shrieks after me. I turn back one last time. No, Kylie, I'm just breaking free. By noon, my phone is exploding. Kylie's posted a tearful story on Facebook about her cruel sister throwing her and her children into the street, tagged the whole family, added crying emojis for effect. Ready for phase 2? Tessa texts. I open my folder of evidence and start uploading. Screenshots of Kylie's luxury purchases, Vincent's alimony statements, the resort booking, Tyler's incriminating posts. Finally, the recording from my security camera of Kylie bragging about exploiting me. Your move, sis, I mutter, and hit post. My phone rings immediately. It's our mother. Maria, how could you... She starts. Check my latest post, I interrupt. Then call me back if you still want to defend her. I hang up and stare at my computer screen, where Kylie's life of lies is unraveling in real time. Comments are already pouring in, family members expressing shock, friends withdrawing support. The truth, spreading like wildfire. My hands still don't shake, but now, finally, they don't need to. The doorbell rings at 7 a.m. the next morning. I open it to find our mother, Penelope, standing there with the kind of righteous anger only she can muster. How dare you air our family's dirty laundry on social media? She pushes past me into the house. Good morning to you too, Mom. Where's Kylie? She looks around, designer handbag clutched like a shield. That poor girl must be devastated. That poor girl is still asleep in the room I gave up for her, while planning a luxury vacation with money she saved by mooching off me. She's going through a divorce. She's going through my bank account. I cross my arms. Did you actually look at what I posted? I saw enough. Penelope's voice rises. I saw my youngest daughter being publicly humiliated by her own sister. Mom? Kylie appears, perfectly timed as always, eyes artfully red. I didn't know you were coming. Oh, sweetheart. Penelope rushes to embrace her. I came as soon as I saw what your sister did. I laugh, the sound harsh even to my ears. Of course you did. Just like you came when she stole your credit card in high school? Oh, wait. You never knew about that because I covered for her. Just like I've been covering for her my entire life. That was different. Kylie sniffs. I was young. You're still young. I snap. You're just better at manipulation now. Don't you dare speak to her like that. Penelope steps between us. She's your sister. My sister? The words taste bitter. My sister who brags about exploiting me? Who teaches her daughters that it's okay to use people? Who books spa vacations while I work overtime to keep her fed? I was going to pay you back, Kylie wails. With what? The money you're spending at Crystal Bay? Crystal Bay? Penelope turns to Kylie. The resort. It's not what you think. Show her the booking, Kylie. I pull out my phone. Show her the spa package, the ocean view suite, the non-refundable deposit that costs more than 3 months of the rent you never paid me. Kylie's face crumples. Mom, I can explain. But for once, Penelope is silent, looking between us with dawning comprehension. Aunt Maria. Nora appears in the hallway, school backpack ready. Is everything okay? Everything's fine, sweetheart. Your grandmother was just leaving. I most certainly was not. Penelope bristles. This family needs boundaries. I cut in. Starting now. Mom's been lying to everyone, Nora says suddenly, her young voice steady. She only misses Aunt Maria now because she needs someone to bail her out. Again. Nora! Kylie gasps. How can you say that? Because it's true. I heard you telling Tyler how you were playing everyone, how you could afford your own place months ago, but why bother when Aunt Maria's such a pushover? Silence falls. Even Penelope looks shocked. Is this true? She asks Kylie. Of course not. She's just a child. She doesn't understand. I understand fine. Nora's voice cracks. I understand you're teaching Poppy and me that it's okay to use people. That family means taking advantage. I think, I say quietly, it's time for school, Nora. I'll drive you. But we haven't finished. Penelope starts. Yes, we have. I grab my keys. Kylie has 28 days left to find a new place. You're welcome to help her look. In the car, Nora is quiet until we're halfway to school. Are you really making us leave? I'm making your mother leave. I correct gently. You and Poppy are welcome any time. Mom's going to make this really hard, isn't she? Probably. I glance at her. But sometimes doing the right thing isn't easy. My phone buzzes. Tessa. You're prepared to lose her forever, right? At a red light, I type back. She lost me already. I'm just catching up. When I return home, Penelope and Kylie are gone. But the damage remains. A new Facebook post from Kylie about betrayal and heartless sisters, already gathering sympathetic comments. I start typing a response, then pause. Let her rant. Let her play victim. The truth has a way of surfacing, like bodies in water. My phone buzzes again. A text from Vincent. Just saw Kylie's posts. Also saw your evidence. My lawyer will be very interested in those alimony claims she made to the court. I smile, thinking of that non-refundable resort booking. Sometimes karma needs a little push, but once it starts rolling, another text arrives, this one from Nora. Thank you for being the grown-up Mom won't be. And that, more than anything, tells me I'm doing the right thing. Karma, it turns out, has impeccable timing and a wicked sense of humor. What do you mean you can't refund the deposit? Kylie's voice carries through the house as she paces, phone pressed to her ear. No, you don't understand. I need that money for a new apartment. I sip my coffee, watching her unravel from the kitchen. The Crystal Bay Resort representative on the other end keeps repeating the same thing. Non-refundable means non-refundable. But it's $4,000. Her voice cracks. This is ridiculous. Let me speak to your manager. Nora slides onto the bar stool next to me. Mom's been on the phone all morning. I noticed. I push a plate of toast toward her. How are you holding up? Better than her. Nora nods toward Kylie, who's now threatening legal action. All her friends stopped calling after your post. Even Tyler blocked her. The evidence I shared hit harder than expected. Screenshots of Kylie's bragging texts, bank statements showing her hidden savings, the recording of her mocking my generosity. One by one, her supporters vanished. This is all your fault. Kylie storms into the kitchen, phone clutched like a weapon. You knew about the booking when you served that eviction notice. Just like you knew about your savings when you claimed poverty. I raise an eyebrow. Karma's interesting that way. I have to find a place in less than a month. That deposit was supposed to be your first month's rent. I finish. Guess you'll have to dip into those secret savings after all. Her face crumples. I don't have any savings left. I spent it all on the trip, the shopping sprees, the salon visits. Nora quietly slips away, leaving us alone. The girls need stability. Kylie tries, switching tactics. You can't just... Don't. My voice is steel. Don't you dare use them as shields again. My phone buzzes. A text from Vincent. Court date set for alimony review. Your evidence is very interesting to my lawyer. Kylie's phone chimes too. Her face goes pale as she reads the message. Vincent's reducing the alimony, she whispers. He can't do that. Actually, he can. Lying about living expenses to the court. Not your smartest move. She sinks into a chair, designer handbag sliding to the floor. What am I supposed to do? Get a job, find an apartment, be an adult. I have interviews lined up, she says quickly. Good ones, at... Real ones this time? I cut in. Or more lies, she deflates. I might have something at the mall, part-time. Start there. Later that evening, I find Poppy crying in her room. I don't want to leave, Aunt Maria. I sit beside her on the bed. Sometimes changes are hard, sweetie, but necessary. Can't we stay with you instead of Mom? The question hits like a punch to the gut. That's not how it works, Pops. But Mom's always angry now. She keeps saying mean things about you on the phone. I hug her close, feeling her small shoulders shake. Your Mom's going through a tough time, but she loves you. Not as much as she loves shopping. Nora says from the doorway. I found more hidden bags in her closet. Designer stuff, tags still on. My phone buzzes again. A group text from family members. Saw Kylie at the mall, filling out applications. Never thought we'd see the day. Another text follows. Remember when she claimed she couldn't work because of trauma from the divorce? While planning luxury vacations. The family tide has turned. Every lie exposed, every manipulation revealed. Kylie's carefully constructed victim narrative crumbling like a sandcastle at high tide. That night, I hear her crying in her room. Part of me wants to comfort her, the big sister part that's been protecting her since we were kids. But that's what got us here. You okay? Tessa asks when I call her. She's looking at studio apartments now, I say. Reality's hitting hard. Good. Let it hit. The girls are struggling, though. The girls are seeing consequences in action. Tessa corrects. That's not a bad lesson. After we hang up, I check my email. A message from Crystal Bay Resort confirms they've filled Kylie's cancelled room. No refund possible. Her dream vacation transformed into someone else's getaway. Another email arrives from Vincent's lawyer, requesting a formal statement about Kylie's living arrangements and expenses. The truth she tried to bury, coming back to bury her instead. Karma, with its perfect timing. I close my laptop and listen to the quiet sounds of my house. Kylie stopped crying. The girls are asleep. Tomorrow she'll look at more apartments, fill out more applications, face more consequences, and I'll watch, not with satisfaction, but with the heavy knowledge that sometimes love means letting someone fall, even if that someone is your sister. Moving day arrives without fanfare. No tearful goodbyes, no dramatic scenes. Just Kylie silently loading boxes into her newly leased Honda Civic, a far cry from the luxury SUV she'd been eyeing last month. Need help? I ask, watching her struggle with a particularly heavy box. I've got it. Her voice is flat, defeated. The designer sunglasses are gone, replaced by dark circles under her eyes. Nora appears with her backpack. Mom, where should I put my stuff? In the car, honey. We need to get going before rush hour. I catch Nora's arm as she passes. You know you can visit any time, right? She hugs me tight. Promise you won't change the Netflix password? Promise. Poppy runs down the stairs, clutching a drawing. Aunt Maria, I made this for you. The paper shows 3 stick figures, me, Nora, and Poppy, standing in front of my house. Kylie isn't in the picture. It's beautiful, Pops. I hug her, catching Kylie's pained expression over her shoulder. We should go, Kylie says quietly. The landlord's waiting with the keys. Her new place is a 2-bedroom apartment above a laundromat. The rent matches her part-time mall salary, with Vincent's reduced alimony covering utilities. No more luxury shopping. No more spa days. As she loads the last box, she pauses. I never thought it would end like this. It doesn't have to be an ending. She laughs bitterly. Right, because you'll totally forgive me after everything. Forgiveness isn't the same as forgetting. I cross my arms. Or enabling. Mom! Poppy calls from the car. Can we get ice cream on the way? Not today, sweetie. We need to save money for... She stops, reality hitting her again. No more impulse treats. No more casual spending. I could take them for ice cream, I offer. Give you time to unpack. Why are you being nice to me? Her voice cracks. After everything I did? Because you're still my sister, and they're still my nieces. I meet her eyes. But this time there are boundaries. My phone buzzes. A text from Wesley. Great work on the quarterly report. Whatever was distracting you seems resolved. The girls have my number. I tell Kylie. They can call any time. She nods, tears finally falling. I really messed up, didn't I? Yes, but you can fix it. Start with them. I gesture to the girls in the car. Show them their mother can change. Later that evening, my house feels eerily quiet. No teenage music, no Disney movies, no midnight phone calls. Just peace. My phone chimes. A message from Nora. Mom actually cooked dinner. It was terrible, but she tried. Another text follows. She also applied for a full-time position at the mall, assistant manager training. I smile, remembering Kylie's words about being too good for retail work. Amazing what reality can teach you. The doorbell rings. It's Tessa with takeout and wine. So, she says, settling on my couch, how does it feel to have your house back? Quiet. I pour the wine. Almost too quiet. Having second thoughts? No. I'm surprised by how much I mean it. Just adjusting. My phone buzzes again. A text from Vincent. Kylie asked about financial planning courses at the community college. Whatever you did, it worked. You know, Tessa says, reading over my shoulder, this could have gone very differently. How so? You could have kept enabling her. Let her stay. Let her drain you dry. Like Mom did? Exactly. She raises her glass. 2 breaking cycles. Another text arrives, this time from Kylie. The girls miss you. Maybe Sunday dinner next week? I'll cook. Or try to. I show Tessa the message. You going to go? I think about Nora's determined face, about Poppy's drawings, about Kylie finally facing reality. Yes, I reply to the text, but I'll bring back up lasagna. Kylie's response is immediate. Fair enough. I have a lot to make up for. At least she knows it now. Tessa observes. I walk to my window, looking out at my quiet street. No more designer shopping bags littering the driveway. No more late-night gossip calls. No more lies. You know what the hardest part was? I turn back to Tessa. Not the confrontation, not the eviction. It was realizing that sometimes love means watching someone struggle. And the easiest part? I smile, thinking of Nora's text about dinner, of Poppy's drawing, of Kylie finally growing up, sleeping through the night, I say, knowing I didn't burn the bridge. I just stopped letting her cross without paying the toll. My phone buzzes one last time. A photo from Nora, Kylie surrounded by moving boxes, actually unpacking instead of shopping online. The caption reads, "Progress?" I text back, "Progress," because sometimes that's enough.